$100! This impression isn't funny, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. I'll be calling the boys in just a moment. Next week I'm on vacation, so I'm probably gonna do a stream either on my birthday or the day before. I haven't really decided yet. Like a kind of like long stream. I'm thinking about doing Adventure 1. That's not Adventure 1 specifically. Because I haven't ever streamed that game. I've been wanting to do that one for a while. Maybe some other games, I don't know. Depending on how long it takes me to beat it. Anyway, let me remove that. Turn on the game's audio. And then turn off the music. And then, last but not least, call the boys. Oh my god, they're both here. Hello.
There we go.
How you doing?
I'm alright. Yourself?
I'm doing alright. Hit the funny button. There we go. Fly pooper!
Haha, I get it.
See,
Koopa.
Fecal matter! Has the heat wave broke for you yet, or is it still in full swing?
We're out of the old one, but there's a new one coming.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's old. You see, you're dealing with old news. So you got the new heat wave coming now. Anyway, here in New York's gonna have a unprecedented heat wave.
Oh, we have one right now. We're in the. It just started today.
Couldn't happen to nicer people, is all I'm saying. I'm not saying every New Yorker deserves it, but most of them do.
Jeez. Why specifically New Yorkers?
I don't know, they've had it too good for too long, I feel.
looking at their mayor like...
Like I said, too good for too long.
No, look at you with your mayor who's actually trying to help you. You fucks! Pampered bitches! Anyway, anything new with you? How are you holding up?
I mean, no. So, I mean, there's the obvious thing that Sony have basically just confirmed what we sort of already knew was coming, which is that you will own nothing and you will like it. Like, Microsoft has been rumbling about this for a while, and in fact, they have basically all but confirmed they are also going to.
Yeah, I think that there was a leak with their new system that it has no disk drive or anything.
Yeah, so this is all stuff. This is stuff that's like news, but not really news. We all knew it was coming.
I will say,
we'll
though,
see
if consoles go digital only, there's no reason to own a console.
I mean, there's a reason to own a console in the sense that the Steam machine is like less powerful than the PS5.
No, I'm just talking about over a computer in general, because the thing... So, since they can just turn off your shit at any time, basically at a certain point you're just not going to have anything. They literally just removed like a bunch of people's movies, even.
Yeah.
So that's what my point was, not so much Steam Machine. The Steam Machine, to be fair, is just a little microcomputer, but either way, I would pick this computer over that if you're going to get something. Because, I mean, as someone who literally mostly does stuff on the computer. But, like, because, like, the niche of a console is, like, the convenience, and, you know, obviously with it, a lot of them being physical, the physical aspect of it. When you take that away, then I don't really see a point in a console existing at that anymore. Because it's basically it's less ownership, and now you're just renting a device until they eventually turn it off on you.
I want to wait and see if they actually go through with it, because it feels like one of those things where they say
they do it. Not if they. This isn't like right now it is, but if they do it, I would say don't bother with consoles anymore. Other than maybe the Switch, though I'm still eyeing them because the keycard shit. And I don't trust any corporation.
Maybe if Nintendo made like a good first party game for the Switch too.
Hey, listen, they made a couple of mid games. Isn't that enough?
I'm sure Bonanza is good, but
it's more Odyssey.
Is it good enough? Is it good enough to sell a system? No, and I mean, Mario Kart is trash in all capacities, so...
Yeah, imagine a Mario Kart, you having that thought, and then you make a Mario Kart that's worse. And then there you go, there's Mario Kart World.
It's like, I mean, it's every Mario Kart. Has there been a Mario Kart that hasn't sucked?
I really like Wii and Double Dash, like, a lot. I think they're really
okay,
good.
And like, okay, to add a like, caveat to that, from like the last decade.
Well, no, because even 8 didn't come out in the last decade, I think, at this point, technically. The thing, because I didn't realize how we were already 6 years into this console cycle. I was like, are you fucking serious? Mind you, I don't console game anymore still.
This might actually wind up being the longest console cycle. Just because no fucker can afford to actually make it a console.
Ow. No, I know Marie can only complete that. The problem is I keep walking into because these werewolves.
The other thing, I guess, the other news, I did finally get around to reading Absolute Superman Volume 2.
Oh, nice! I did see Supergirl too. I'll talk about that in like a minute. After you're done.
I definitely think it's a lot better than Volume 1 was. Volume 1 is like way too bogged down in Krypton shit. And Krypton is like the least interesting part of Superman.
It always is. So whenever people when people with the Superman movie were clutching their pearls about it, I'm like, I don't give two flying fucks about Krypton. I'm gonna be so fucking real. I don't care about Krypton.
Because Krypton's like the thing in Superman you can do the least with, because its fate is sealed. Like, it has to die. Like, Krypton has to die, and the whole thing has to be because the Kryptonians are fucking morons. In whichever version of that you go with.
Yeah.
So it's the least you can do. Well, there's still, like, changes to Absolute Superman I don't necessarily agree with. At least it felt closer to actually being a Superman story than Volume 1 did.
That's good.
I am interested in getting, looking into some of the other properties that I've otherwise ignored for the Absolute line.
I do want to pick up the trade paperback for like Wonder Woman and Batman at some point.
Oh, the Wonder Woman stuff's great.
Oh yeah, Wonder Woman I've heard really good things about, and other people have even said that I specifically would really like it. Alright. Bentley, get in the door. So Supergirl, I guess, like, just short. I thought it was pretty good. Like, it's nothing groundbreaking, but I enjoyed it. It was fun.
How are you gonna hack the computer?
It broke new ground.
No, and it's not like where people are like, oh, it's those people are comparing it to like Captain Marvel. I'm like, no, Captain Marvel is so aggressively boring, and the actors have the charisma of a shoe. Not a nice shoe either. Like one you found at Walmart.
Like a shoe puff.
Right, the shoe puff?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the actress playing Supergirl does a really good job. I really like that version of Supergirl where she's kind of more of a shithead. Lobo was great. And yeah, I thought it was alright. I don't think it was like anything crazy good or anything bad. I thought it was pretty good. Like a solid like 7 or so.
I think I'll wait for it to come out and like I think I'll wait for home release at this point.
Honestly, yeah, no, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I went in with I kind of went with the expectation of like I'll think the action is fun and I'll enjoy the performances of the lead actress, and I was looking forward to Lobo, and that's pretty much what I got. So I was pretty happy with it. I'm not gonna like gas it up or one way or the other or anything like that. I think it's a solid movie. That's it. I don't really have much to say other than I thought it was pretty good. There's not as much to say as I did with Superman, which is like my favorite live-action superhero movie at this point. But, you know, I wasn't going with that kind of expectation because, in general, going with the expectation of anything being better than whatever your favorite thing is stupid.
Fair.
It's kind of like with Sonic 4. I'm not expecting it to be as good as Sonic 3. My minimum expectation is to be better than Sonic 1. Not a tall order, but that's my minimum expectation. Or even Sonic 2, because I do like Sonic 2 as well, but Sonic 1 was definitely the weakest of the three. But, you know, it should be in my heart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep pumping this shit out. But yeah, from what I've seen, some people now are starting to watch it and are liking it more, the Supergirl, but like, I don't expect it to do too well in the box office still.
Well, I think it's doomed at the box office.
Yeah.
No matter what.
It's...
Because
also thinking
I'm not going to say...
Okay, you first.
I'm not going to say misogyny, but it is just the kind of thing of Supergirl.
There's a ton of that, actually, I've seen.
There's a lot of that, but I do think that's not necessarily what is the problem with, or what is the quote-unquote problem. I think it's just more of the case of, like, Supergirl's not, like...
She's not as popular as Superman or Batman or anything like that.
Yeah.
Also, I was thinking about it this way, too. While I like the grungier, messier Supergirl, if you're thinking about it from like a parent's point of view, they probably don't want to take their kids to watch the superhero get drunk.
Oh like, no, you say that. People went to see Iron Man 2.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That is the difference. I forgot that still goes under the misogyny to actually think about it. Never mind. Anyway.
I've often thought Tony Stark's a misogynist.
At least Supergirl acts like Supergirl instead of Robert Downey Jr. just playing Robert Downey Jr. I mean, what?
I mean, he does play Iron Man. He does play Iron Man in the sense that he plays a drunk arsehole. It's just the only big difference is that he doesn't play a fascist.
True. It is funny now that every single Iron Man appearance is just someone doing. It's just this one guy who does like a Robert Downey Jr. impression.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Like even like in the Marvel beat 'em up game that I finally picked up, it's that same guy. It's the guy they get for all the games now to do Iron Man, where he just does a Robert Downey Jr. impression. Also, they have the guy who's doing Wolverine sounds a lot like the '90s one. What's interesting because they have Steve Blum doing the voice of Beta Ray Bill in that game.
Yeah, they kind of like weirdly they kind of get a bit weird about like who they have do Wolverine, about people who do Wolverine these days.
Well, I mean, the game
like sometimes
I know was trying to make a '90s feel, so I get it. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
A lot of the time it's Steve Blum, and then sometimes it's just feels like randos.
They did get Jennifer Hale to do Phoenix in it.
Yeah, I've played Cosmic Thing. I thought it was
okay.
alright.
Yeah, it's
I feel like it's
good. Sorry.
I feel like it's one of these problems where it's games that have come out in the style of like Shredder's Revenge.
I'll get you, Contessa.
But none of them are as good as Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah.
I can't exactly even explain why.
So,
I'm dead serious.
something I can kind of explain. So one thing is the enemies, the way you fight them and how you engage with them and your options to engage with them just aren't as good as they are in Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah.
So like and some characters are just because some characters are just genuinely bad in that game, or like there's another character who's them but better. Like Black Panther is just better Wolverine, because Wolverine's special attack can only work on some enemies. Because like so Wolverine's main special move is the one where he leaps and jumps on a person, but there are a lot of enemies he can't do that to, including bosses. Where Black Panther's is he gets a knife that explodes, and that can land on anything. And even if it doesn't land, it'll drop on the ground and then explode on the ground. So it's just better. So he's just better Wolverine. He's a bit faster too.
He's just built different.
He's just better. Oh shit, I fucked up.
Okay.
But
fucked
yeah, I
up.
noticed that when I was playing, and I was like, yeah, Black Panther's just better Wolverine. Some characters have similar stuff, but they're just better than the other one. And some characters feel awkward when you do aerial attacks, as a lot of them have like the dive kick, but the dive kick feels stiffer than it does in Shredder's Revenge. And you don't have other options to like just be like, I don't want to do a dive kick, I just want to do like a neutral jump attack or something like that, because the turtles have like 3 or 4 attacks in the air, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, it's just I think it's pretty good. I like it overall, but the sad thing too is also because I did buy the Cyclops and Thing DLC. They feel so much better than the core cast.
DLC.
Like Cyclops is so fun to play.
The blast. Man, what a redemption tour Cyclops has been on recently.
Basically, what's funny is I've noticed that since the revamp show, both Cyclops and Jubilee's popularity spiked.
I think Cyclops is a special case though, if only just because he has spent the last few years as mutant Hitler.
Yeah. Though Jubilee, her popularity spiked because they got rid of her fucking baby, which sucks because I actually like that. I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun that she was like just taking care of this kid that she decided to adopt.
Still a vampire, or did they fix that?
Oh, that's been fixed for a while. She had the kid while not being a vampire for a long while. But because now she's popular, they started like rewinding stuff on her because they're like, well, the show has her younger, so we gotta get rid of the kid, I guess. No?
Yeah, I'm surprised 97 didn't just like introduce Kitty Pryde or something to replace Jubilee for the audience surrogate.
Well, it's because nobody actually gives a shit about Kitty Pryde.
And then devote half of the screen time to, man, everybody sure wants to fuck Kitty Pryde, especially the writers.
Hey, the writers could also use her as a self-insert. You forgot about option 2.
Get out of here.
Two things can be true.
God. I mean, I think literally last week we made I made the comment about how Kitty Pryde is like such a fucked character because those are the only 2 flavors of writing for her.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jubilee got hit with we were taking some of the development back stick because now she's popular, which sucks.
Yeah, they
I shouldn't have gone that way. But I mean, I suppose I should have seen it coming, considering that's what always happens when a character is popular. The more popular the character is, the more likely they're going to be like, let's not do development. Fuck that. Let's reset that. Status quo.
Sounds fake and gay.
And that was a whole month ago. We can't do that now.
Yeah, true. We're out of Pride Month. We don't have to pretend to care about LGBTQ.
They didn't even really pretend to care that much this year, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, I wonder why.
Can't imagine why either.
What's the big difference between this Pride Month and the last Pride Month?
I can't figure it out. Could
be anything.
It could be you. It could be me. It could even be... My head explodes.
If only we were so lucky.
Man, you're no fun.
You're right. I keep you grounded. I'm like the reason why you could never why if you ever did become like a big YouTube star, you would never actually have to make an apology video.
If I ever got popular, something's really wrong with the world. And honestly, I wouldn't want that these days, to be honest. I'd be like, nah, no thank you.
So all the big names do who don't like commit awful crimes or do it don't get caught. Do it for like 5 years and then say I'm really burnt out and then sell your channel.
Oh, you're right. That is the key. That is the way you do it.
Sorry, guys, I'm really burnt out.
Why fight it? Don't you want to be my friend?
No, you.
So that means you're going to go back into being gainfully employed, right? No? It means I'm going to walk away with all of my money.
It's kind of like how Sergeant Slaughter's like, man, I own my character and I can just keep making residuals off this and doing con appearances and some voice acting gigs here and there. Fuck it. I'm good.
It is the way.
Are you gonna wrestle anymore? No, fucking that hurts, man. I'm out. I'm good.
Are you mad? Me, Wrestle? Are you mad?
You seen the money I get off of fucking Hasbro alone every time they put me in G.I. Joe? I'm gonna do that shit. Fuck that. Fuck you. Honestly, if I was him, I'd do the same. I'm on his side.
He truly is an American hero. Or something, I don't know.
Who's gonna blow up this vulture? Oh no. Everybody's showing up to say hi.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Godspeed, Spider-Man. Oh, God. But other than that, it hasn't really been too much new other than seeing that. I did watch a bunch more of The Tick. What's funny, actually, I forgot to mention like a couple weeks ago, I actually then, right after we were done streaming and you were referencing the, Kelly?
Yeah.
Like, that episode was literally the very next episode.
Homer, the Iliad! Read a book!
The episode I just finished was the one that was just the cops parody.
Bad cops, bad cops.
Where it's the one with the deadly bulb. I'm the deadly bulb. His fucking pig leg.
Still always will have a soft spot for the evil midnight bomb and what bombs at midnight.
Oh, that was a great episode. Yeah, baby.
Got legs, baby!
I think it's funny that they do have him cameo a couple of times. They just do not use him again, because what the fuck are you gonna do with him now? He served his one joke.
Yeah. Look, he's there to do one thing, and it's to bomb.
And the whole gag works mainly because everybody else is just distracted by other stupid shit. Including that, like, one, like, Nepo baby kid, dude who decided he's actually the Tick now. I did see also the episode where it's the Ottoman Empire lady who wants to take over the city with an army of chairs. And Deflator Mouse, like, keeps flirting with her. Deflator Mouse is the worst. It's so funny.
I'm sure Safer loves Deflator Mouse.
Sometimes I can hear the Sabo speaking on the wind. Yeah, like that.
Okay, guys, I'm in attack.
What does he say?
Listen closely, we can hear his words.
Remember, hold sticks up to move forward.
Just give yourself to Jesus, Yamato.
And in opposite directions.
Yeah, I was torn between he was gonna say that, or he was gonna say like, Lelouch did nothing wrong.
I can't argue with that. I think Lelouch did very much things wrong. That's kind of the point of Geass.
Even I'm not that crazy.
That's the point of Geass, is that Lelouch is kind of an asshole who had it coming, and everyone who's like, he did nothing wrong. That's the entire point of the show.
But was that the point before?
I don't know. I mean, all I know is that he played, like, apparently the worst game of chess ever.
True. That's how you know he's a true mastermind.
What did he play chess? I've seen people try and argue that nuh-uh, it wasn't actually that he played a bad game of chess. It was he played a game of chess that he knew his opponent didn't know how to play chess, so he played a bad game of chess to show him up.
No, he played a bad game of chess because he specifically he specifically played a negative move to try and bait the guy into winning because I don't remember why he did it, but it made sense in the context of the episode. And everyone is like, well, that's not a legal chess move. You can't just do that.
He challenged him to a real battle of wits.
I think it was he played his brother and he wanted to lose, so his brother didn't realize it was him.
I felt that.
No, it's literally the first episode. He's playing some rando to steal money from him.
No, yeah, that was the first episode, and then the first episode of the second season, he also plays some rando to steal money from him, and then this guy puts his gun on him.
See, why didn't Kasparov do that against Deep Blue? The gun method.
He didn't have a gun, I guess. I don't know.
Skill issue, I suppose.
Yeah, in the first episode of the second season, he again plays some rando to rip off money from him, and the guy's like, "Well, if you're going to take my money, I'm just going to shoot you."
And then Lelouch puts a gun to his own head and says, "How can you shoot me if I'm already dead?"
No, Lelouch is just like, "You damn filthy cheating adult."
Damn.
And then C2 breaks through.
I didn't know he was such a bitch, and by that I mean I knew exactly that he was such a bitch.
Well, this is when he's lost his memory, so he's like, I am nice and innocent, and not at all a terrorist.
I would never tell you to kill all Japanese people.
Never.
No, that would be silly.
Why would you even say such a thing?
That's so oddly specific, too.
And C2 breaks through the...
Euphemia is just like, what an odd thing to say.
What an odd thing to say. Why would I would?
Then let's, you know what? Let's replace all of Euphemia's dialogue with Bart Simpson quotes. I don't have any on hand to suggest. Go away now.
Ay caramba! There we go. You can use it for anything, honestly.
I was gonna say, does Bart really have? Bart had like a bunch of quotes that like people stopped saying because they thought they were tiresome.
Eat my shorts.
Also, because he was corrupting the children.
I think the drugs and the alcohol and the sex was corrupting children.
No. Bart Simpson was corrupting the children because he was making them be sassy and witty to their parents.
Kids already were sassy.
No, they weren't.
No.
They were tame.
Only if you were complete. Sorry, in the sort of 80s and 90s, it's only if you were a completely out of touch, deranged conservative loser, where you have to stalk your children's fucking sex lives because you're such a weird little pervert. Not looking at naming names, but Mike Johnson. That's the only way in which children weren't like sassy and obnoxious in that era.
I mean, there was 90s attitude, but they tried to...
they tried to play it off, but... that's the whole reason The Simpsons exists, is so that they had a more accurate reflection of the dysfunction of the American family.
Yeah.
But that's why it gradually changed from Bart to Homer.
No, it gradually changed from Bart to Homer because people just got older and older, and also, The Simpsons just stopped being counterculture and became culture.
Yeah. There's a certain point where it was just the culture. Oh, because also a lot of the sitcoms that was made to parody were just no longer on television. They don't make them that way anymore at all, either.
Sitcoms are dead.
Like, there are sitcoms, but they're not like that. Oh, no. Fuck.
No, they're not like dysfunctional families because nobody has families anymore.
Well, if they have family, they are dysfunctional families.
It's just a bunch of single weirdos living in an impossibly big apartment for their paycheck.
Yeah, Friends was pretty unrealistic.
Because that's how they... Well, they're like... even with Friends, they're like, the apartment's that big because that's what we need for the cameras to work.
Yeah.
We know it's not realistic.
New York prices in the 90s.
Let alone now.
Yeah, the producer was basically like, is that size so the cameras work? We know it's not realistic. We're not trying to tell people that anyone thinks a single 30-year-old should have that kind of apartment on that kind of salary. And we're sorry if we've given you unrealistic expectations of life.
I moved to New York and I wanted a big apartment and friends, and I have none of those things.
You don't move to New York if you want friends.
Why?
You're having to find too many.
Why?
Because it's New York.
So just do like the normal thing. Just say you hate Muslims. That's usually how you befriend people in New York.
I don't know if that works anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if that works anymore. That
Wow,
New
New
York is a Muslim, and everyone likes him now.
New York got over its Islamophobia. I'm proud of them. Now if only they could sort out the other racism.
Baby steps, massive baby steps, tiny as the baby step.
England just okay. You know I'm gonna make this fucking relevant. Can England just lose in the fucking World Cup already?
No.
Like fucking just lose. I want them to lose. Because all the cunts around here are insufferable if they win even small thing.
Hey, didn't you guys like riot when you win?
I mean, yeah, but so do the Scots and the French and you guys.
And Philadelphia fans.
Didn't New York riot because the Knicks won?
Yeah, they did.
So
you know,
That's kind of weird.
They're just very happy about winning, so much so they need to destroy everything.
That's just what New Yorkers do. They riot. It's like the prison in Avatar. Like, hey, everybody, riot. Okay.
It works.
Let's start a riot.
Oh, right, that's something we can talk about. Live action Persona series.
I forgot that was a thing they announced.
For what game?
They didn't say, they just said they're making a live action Persona series.
We don't know if it's an adaptation of a specific game or not yet. All we know is...
Well, that's not good. The last time they made a singular series that wasn't based on any anime, it didn't go very well. By that I mean that anime that nobody liked.
Trinity Soul, I think it was called? I mean... Well,
it's not canon, so...
Look, let's be honest, live action Persona it just means you couldn't get the rights to JoJo.
Not wrong.
The wiretap is at the far end of the room.
We wanted to do JoJo, we couldn't, so we got discount JoJo.
Oh no, Netflix is making it and it's produced by the team behind the Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not under any illusion that it's going to be shit. Like, don't misunderstand. Like, One Piece is a fucking anomaly.
I mean, if Japan made it, it would make sense, but this is going to be like a bunch of Americans.
Yeah, it's going to be dog shit. Like, if it's based on anything, it would be based on Persona 4, so they could just, like, I don't know, set it in, like, the fucking... I think it would be based on 4, because then you could base it in, like, some fucking rural town in, like, Pacific Northwest, which means you can film in Vancouver. And you can do a whole thing about who's the killer, and then they'll, like, change it so it's not Adachi, and it's like,
Naruto!
I don't know, yeah, it's Nanako.
You're right. I just want to use Naruto bit.
My goals are beyond your understanding, big bro.
You should have quit when you were ahead, big bro. They'd be like, we didn't play the game. We just saw this online and thought that was the killer.
Or it'll be revealed.
You know, it's not funny because that's exactly what would happen.
Or it'll be like, I don't know, one of the main characters' shadow, like the actual main character's actual shadow self. Some like fake dumb bullshit that will make you a big surprise factor. But nobody will care, and it will be dog shit. So you know, sorry to you know, spoil people.
What? It'll be dog shit? No. I'm shocked. Shocked.
But not that shocked.
Yeah, not really, actually.
I think Persona is one of those things that's just unadaptable and outside of the medium of video games because it's so intertwined with being able to spend like 100 hours with all of these characters.
I think the manga adaptations are fine, but that's also because you can then make chapter after chapter after chapter.
And also, you know, the manga adaptations can also just let themselves have like any gaps that you might have get filled in by the games because they are just like straight up doing the games. We're talking like something that is very much not going to be the games because it's all going to be set in America with a bunch of filthy, disgusting Westerners.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Chelsea And I can't think of a good Y name to do a Yukiko joke.
Yuri. Because then, haha, the joke will be they're lesbians.
That is what they would do in the adaptation, yes, you are right.
Like, 100% they'll be gay. Naoto will be much more confirmed trans, and Kanji will be... Well, their version of Kanji will be hard gay.
No, because it's a guy. They don't really like gay guys. They only like gay girls, so they probably won't do a gay guy. That's the one they won't do.
True.
It's going to be small town U.S., so it's
You know, they gotta make it performative, not real.
I don't know about you, I hate men.
Fucking dudes.
Yeah, basically.
Ow. Goodbye, Mr. Werewolf.
Sure did wear that
Are we
wolf.
almost done with this one?
No.
No, this is a long game.
We're like halfway. At most.
We'll be here for... We've got a couple more weeks. I reckon end of summer we'll be done with Sly 2.
Yeah, probably around time that we'll probably pivot from, rather than doing Sly 3, we'll probably do Silent Hill F.
It's a PlayStation 1 game that's not an RPG.
It's PS2! We had the same
PS2.
conversation a week ago!
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Time is a circle, cyclical in nature. Ever repeating.
PS1 game. Maybe
Looks like a PS1 game.
What PS1 games were you fucking playing that look like this? I need to know.
This is like the inverse of that thing where everybody looks at like random like PS4 and 5 like era games and go, this looks like a PS2 game.
Maybe I just can't tell anymore. They've all kind of blended together.
Raver has truly become old. Hey, do you want to hear a really funny old? Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear a really funny old person story I have?
Sure.
So I was visiting my mother, right, and she told me, "Oh, the mouse on my computer isn't working."
Squeak.
So I go, "Okay." So I go in and have a look, and what do I find? But the computer's just not even turned on. On boom, suddenly it's working.
God. That would drive
Hello,
me up a wall.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Really is just applicable, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, no, I've learned that. I learned that back in high school. I remember, actually, speaking of high school, so my one friend, she's very good with computers and always has been, usually the one that taught me like the little stuff that I do know. And I remember anytime there was a problem with the family computer, and I would know the solution, and I would try to tell my mom the solution, she would not listen to me. And I would literally have to end up calling my friend over, having her look at it, deduce it's the exact, and know it's the exact thing I just said, and have to tell her the exact thing I said, just so she would listen. He used to drive me up a wall.
That's how Dan learned to hate women.
I don't hate women. Listen, we already established in the previous one my hatred is werewolves, remember? Have we forgotten?
Honestly, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man, what do werewolves ever do to you?
Many things.
I listen to like 3 out of every 10 things you say.
You listened to a whole thing and a whole bit. You were in on the bit.
I'm in on many bits.
Where you were trying to think of, like, the one good werewolf.
We said Teen Wolf and Big Wolf on campus.
See?
We're a Big Wolf on campus, even though I was like the only one who has any idea what that show was about.
I never seen
it. And it was about... I mean, I think I could guess. I think it was about a big wolf on campus.
I mean, yes, but...
with the cat.
Wouldn't then it be a big cat on campus, wouldn't it?
I'm just surprised you remember the name of a show that only I apparently ever watched.
It's a very memorable name. Look, sometimes you don't have to see a show to kind of get the vibe from it. Like Sherlock Holmes in the year 3000 or whatever it was called.
Year 3000!
Sometimes you're like, yeah, I think I get what this show's about. Or Biker Mice from Mars, I think I understood the gist of that.
They're on Venus, right?
Sure.
Good. I always did like that character.
What, Venus?
Yeah, it's a joke. It's Sailor Moon. Uh-huh.
Oh. She the one who had her who had the whole series stolen from her by that fucking moon girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was originally codenamed Sailor V, and she was originally the one that the creator wanted to be the protagonist, but they wouldn't let her. So she made Moon, and then later Venus got to be added to the show.
Sorry, Venus.
Hey, Big Wolf on Campus had some memorable episodes.
I'm not saying it didn't.
Like the one where Corey Haim shows up and he's an evil vampire.
What's his role in the story?
No, he's Corey Haim.
They've posted a lot of
Yeah, so he said he's an evil vampire. I'm asking what did he do in the episode?
He was Corey Haim showing up as Corey Haim, and they were like, "Man, it'd be funny if Corey Haim was actually a vampire." And then he's like, "Oh man, you figured me out. I'm actually a vampire, and now I have to kill you all." So they killed him with a stake.
Ah, it's biographical. Gotcha.
Basically, yeah. But it's not like Corey Haim was playing a vampire character. It's like, no, he was Corey Haim, who was also a vampire. Saved a lot on special effects.
But yeah, I vaguely remember seeing adverts for it on Fox, but I never watched it. Alright, maybe it conflicted with something else I wanted to watch, or who knows.
I sure as hell don't.
Or maybe I watched the Butt Ugly. Or maybe I watched the Butt Ugly Martians instead. Who can say?
What? I don't know if I believe that.
No, I never watched. No. It is one of those things where it's fun to just remember. Oh yeah, there was that fucking awful show.
I usually like bringing that show up when people are like, "Hey man, all old shows are better," and I'm like, "No, you're like thinking like 7 different genres." Oh yeah, prove it, Butt Ugly Martians. What? Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, great. Such great, great old show.
For that shit too. They spent a lot of money. They thought that was gonna be a hit.
I mean,
Butt Ugly and
yeah,
Coconut Fred's Salad Island.
I forgot about Coconut Fred.
And Mega Babies.
You know, I think both of those had Rob Paul. I think both of those had Rob Paulson in it. I don't know about Mega Babies.
Fucking what? Everything had Rob Paulson in those days.
No, but Rob Paulson is specifically, he was Coconut Fred, and he was like, "This is the worst thing ever. I can't believe I agreed to be on this show."
Worst thing you ever agreed to be on so far.
And whenever you bring it up,
and think about that, he's saying that was worse than doing Bubsy.
and whenever you bring up Coconut Fred, he's like, "Oh God, that was such a mistake."
To be fair though, Bubsy was a singular pilot, and that was a series. One bad pilot versus doing an entire show is, to be fair, now I think about it, bit of a difference.
Oh, it could be worse. It could be worse. Could bring back Agile Anaconda.
I think that was all on one network too.
Probably.
I know
Fox Family.
yeah, it was on Fox, because Agile Anaconda is funny because it started off as like a short that was in Kablam, and then they for some reason decided that out of all the things on there that it was the one that should get a spin-off, and it got a spin-off on Fox.
Like that one Warner Brothers that's like Elmira. Definitely a character that's going to go places. We need to give her her own show.
They're similar in some ways when you think about it. Alright, I got the sewer entrance key.
Quality thieving, Sly.
Which is another thing Rob Paulson is ashamed of, Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain.
I mean, ashamed of. I'm sure he was quite happy to
everyone
get
working
paid.
on it didn't want to do it. Even the intro is like, they made us do this, guys. You know what? They got a paycheck out of it, so...
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, Rob Paulson might say, "Oh, why would I do? Oh, I can't believe I did this." I'm like, "Yeah, but you didn't return the money, did you, Rob? You got
They
paid."
got paid. But you know what? I'm glad you got paid if you're gonna be doing shit like that anyway. Like, at least you got money out of it. Someone got something out of it. It might have been... And if your worst crime is you were part of a show that's bad, oh no. Oh no, the world's ending.
Yeah, here's the thing of whenever people talk about, like, it's kind of funny. My sister's like a... My sister likes to sometimes say, like, you know, very pro-feminist things, and sometimes I like to remind her that, oh yeah, your gender's in such good company, like Ava Braun, J.K. Rowling, Myra Hindley, the serial killer. You know, all equally terrible people.
I don't know why, but it just made me reminded me of I can't remember. So, hold on, Sam, did you play Tales of Arise? I can't remember.
No.
Okay.
You told me not to.
Oh yeah, I don't. So there's a
even though it was like $5, you were like, yeah, still don't get it. So I was like, okay, I won't.
So there's an antagonist in there who's like comically evil, and she. By the way, when they introduce her, it's the same time they try to then pivot to actually revenge is bad. Actually, guys, you shouldn't want revenge.
Yeah, I think you've told us about this bit.
Yeah. So when they try to like make something to redeem each one of them, when you go to like the space colony, they make up like some limp wristed thing for each one of them. But when they get to her, they're just like, well, she's a girl boss icon, Yas Queen, essentially. Because they couldn't think, because even they're like, okay, we made her too comically evil. She's a feminist icon. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's so fucking dumb. Then it just made me think of that with all the people you just mentioned.
As I said, all equally terrible people. How have you been, Sabo?
Melting.
Shame.
It's 101 degrees.
Shame.
Well, the peak of the heat, I think, is Saturday. I think that's what they're saying.
According to my blueprints, this sewer should take you underneath.
Saturday, just in time for the 4th of July. It's almost like God is punishing you.
I don't give a fuck about the 4th of July, it's fine.
But Dan, your founding fathers would be so upset they'd have to go cry into their slaves. I mean, what?
John Adams.
They weren't all slave owners, you know, most of them. Actually, shit, they might be all... Actually, it might be all of them.
John Adams didn't have slaves.
No, John Adams. You're right. John Adams was the only one because he was very adamantly against it.
John Adams didn't have slaves, and he was like, keeping slaves is probably going to cause problems many years down the line. We should just not have slaves. And they were like, no, we're going to have the slaves.
Yeah, he was like the one. He was like the one person in the room.
George Washington looked at him and was like, look at this woke asshole. He went, you've gone woke, you're going broke. Right, you're going broke.
Go broke! They all started chanting. This is really what happened.
This is 100% accurate.
Yes.
You can see Ben Shapiro's thing has lost money, so that's funny.
Good.
And what isn't losing money at this point?
Who isn't losing money?
Arizona Iced Tea.
It's time to wage war on the castle. and in the confusion pull off a heist I've named Operation
Listen, I
High
call
Road.
bullshit on all the quote-unquote
First,
inflation until
Murray will
Arizona
take
Ice-T
down the
raises the
spotlights on the
prices.
main gate
I mean,
with the
Trump is
codes
making
provided
money, but
by
he's losing
General
attention,
Clawfoot.
so he probably considers
Then,
that
with
not
the help
acceptable.
of the voice modulator,
He does
I'll
love
order
attention.
Neela's forces to attack.
Oh, he's getting attention.
Sly will then paraglide
It's just
the two
mostly
of
being
us
the horrible
over to the
paedophile that he is.
Contessa's
You know what? I will say
and
this. I
we'll
will
use
say
it
this.
to
That
get
might be the
inside
one
her
reason why I
re-education
might be okay
tower.
with England winning the
The
World Cup.
assault on the castle will undoubtedly
Because there's
draw the
absolutely
shadow
no way in
guards off
hell,
their
if he's in
post.
attendance for the
And
final
if Mary
game, the England
Inspector
fans aren't
bugs,
going to do
she's
their
sure to clear out the
favourite chant for
Contessa.
this year, which has
When the
been
mind shuffler
Donald Trump is a
explodes,
sex offender.
I'll plant the bad mojo bomb and presto.
Okay, now I really
the
want
clock
an
I mean-
American
is
Recipe
I mean,
match,
don't
and I
you-
want us to lose, and I want them to do
So
that
if the
chant.
two of you are ready,
I don't-
let's take our position.
I don't necessarily
and get this
disagree with
thing
them there,
started.
but isn't that like a common English football chant for like everyone?
Oh, they're
Just
usually
call
much,
everyone sex offenders and pedophiles.
no, they're much more targeted.
No.
If
It's
they're-
only on the
if-
actual-
If they're losing heavily, they just start chanting, "We lose every week."
Yeah.
You ain't nothing special. We lose every week.
Yeah, it's no, yeah, they're usually much more targeted. But I mean, he would literally be in the fucking
Sometimes the chants
arena.
are targeted towards specific players. Sometimes targeted towards specific people in the audience. I love their chants. They're so fucking funny.
There's also the common one, which is if you're watching on television, you're a cunt.
I mean, sometimes you have no choice here. It's still like you can walk
I
from
hope that
the
Jack
Meadowlands
is
to New
telling
York,
the truth, or this is gonna get
like
ugly.
that one guy thought he was going to do.
Oh yeah, the lights are down.
As I said, it's the one reason why it might be okay if they win, just so you'd have like half a stadium all chanting Donald Trump as a sex offender right in his stupid fucking face.
Thirsty mercenary forces. The castle defenses
I don't think anybody could try and be burnt on that.
By pressing an attack on the castle. Charge! For victory! For glory!
That should do it.
Now that you're
But they
done
won't
with
win,
your
so it's fine.
walker, feel like paragliding over to that blimp?
Just make sure to grab the rope hanging off that thing. I don't want to drown.
Any progress in trails yet, Sapo?
Yeah, actually, I started getting back into it.
Uh-oh.
I finished the next part of Reed's scenario.
How does that part end?
This could get rough.
It ends with Shizune and Kincaid running in on them, trying to get info from the computer under the telescope.
Oh yeah,
The two church people helping out, and then they all teleport out.
then it turns out, oh no, Reed is cool.
Yeah, basically.
Now after like a year of training, I guess he's now strong enough to fight Shizuna.
Yeah, they fight Shizuna, and they're like, "All right, it's time to finally get serious." And
The
then, nope.
mercenaries have breached the castle
Nope.
defenses.
Next game.
All of you go! Defend this tower to the last man!
Save
And then,
it, save it sweet.
And then
Okay.
they're like, so "What are you gonna do next, Shizuna?" And she like whispers to Kuragani, and he's like, "What? You can't do that." Which I assume means he's like, "I'm just gonna ditch everything and go with Van."
Readjustment.
Who
Let
could
me out of
say?
here and I'll readjust your face.
Okay, partner.
And then we went back to
Looks like
Van
the shadow
and
guard's out of the
Agnes
picture.
running around the
Ready for our
town.
violent little
Fucking
princess?
Anya. Is that her? Is that the evening one?
Yeah.
Access to Carmelita's
Where
restraints
he
has to be
takes her
in
to the
this
cabaret,
old
and he's like,
somewhere.
"You gotta take off your student jacket." And he's like, "No, it looks now it looks worse."
And Vaughn, you're the worst. Well, you're getting into some bullshit now.
Or to Anchorville, and that's where I stopped.
Hey, at least you get to see Judas family some more.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I did see they're apparently like releasing some model kits of the Cold Steel mix.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Now they're releasing the Red Knight as the next one.
Not Testarossa.
Testarossa, yes. Still not Rufus.
Fucking fraud mech.
Listen, everybody has at least one fraud that they enjoy.
Oh, I can't bring myself to enjoy anything associated with Cedric.
Oh, I don't mean that specifically. I just mean in general that people like always have at least that one fraud they like.
Yeah, he's kind of the worst.
If there was ever a Trails character if I had the choice between shooting 2 Trails characters, I would shoot Cedric twice.
You and I are about
So if it
to
was a
become
choice between
possessed.
Cedric and Gramhard, you'd shoot Cedric twice.
Okay,
Yeah.
best friend.
I'd have to think about it, but
All of them. My dear, you really should.
I'd leave Gramhart alive if only because I think the rest of his life might be suffering.
Here, you witch.
I hope.
That Carmelita.
Whereas Cedric's just, I'm going to join the evil organization that probably won't ever.
She is rather truculent.
Although I'm sure he'll crop back up, but I can only hope he dies.
And then the influencer girl showed up and started doing her thing, and even Fairy was like, I'm the youngest person here, and even I don't know what she's talking about.
Bentley, you okay?
This is no place for an
At which point I would remind them, like, you do realize the internet was only invented 4 years ago in universe, right?
Can you find the other?
I feel like they keep forgetting that.
It's safe
I think they do.
Mila?
Thanks for clearing out the
We've gone from like the internet being a thing which basically existed so you could play like Puyo Puyo with like TO to
We went
now
from the internet being a thing that like only a few really smart people knew how to work, which in real life took like 20 years to go from that to casual like streaming everyone on the internet. But like no, apparently in Trails that happened in like 2 years.
Catcher invented VTubing.
It happens.
Attention all bombers. Focus your attack on the contestants.
Yeah, it's like why is there VTubing already?
You're about to come under fire.
That was
Get to
only
the place
invented
to
4
turn
years
and
ago.
stay sharp.
It's like when Van and Inez were talking and she was like, oh yeah, my dad was a gearhead when he was a kid, and I was like, wait a minute, cars were only invented 5 years ago.
I think cars actually have been around for a while. It's just because LaBelle was so mountainous and rocky. They just
I know Crossbells, like cars were like a new flashy thing that only like a few people had. And all of a sudden, Calvert's like, oh yeah, we've had car culture for 15 years.
You know, I'll be fair, that's just something that does happen in some places, so I'm not really gonna make fun of that.
I mean, have we ever considered the possibility that Agnes is just dumb?
I mean, I guess it's possible. Well, no, actually no, because I'm pretty sure like the thing they're setting up is like, oh, Van's truck is actually the one that used to belong to Gramhart.
Oh, if they fucking do that.
Because remember, Walter threw his original truck at a Panzer Soldat, and then he found him one on the used market that Van was not happy, but he reluctantly accepted as a replacement. So I'm like, and Agnes was like, oh, my dad had the same type of car when he was a year, and so I was like, oh, so that's Gramhart's car.
God, if it is Gramhart's car,
Walter found Gramhart's car on the used market and gave it to Van to replace the one he destroyed.
I'm gonna be so fucking mad if that is true.
Sly's such a shithead. I love him.
So I was like, yeah, I figured it out. I figured out the twist.
That is that the Grandmaster's final plan as well.
The eye belongs
Probably.
to me.
Oh, hi, Katessa.
Yeah, but when it was running through the Grim Garden with Zin, and Zin's like, yeah, man, it's been like 6 years since the Liberal incident, and I was like, wait, it's only been 6 years? Like, why is everyone acting like the technology that wasn't even around back then has been around forever?
That's just the anime timescale of like, you know, 5 years.
I think you've forgotten the timescale here.
Like, that's the anime timescale where 5 years might as well be 50 years.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yes, back in my day when I was a young lad. You're 21.
I'm so old.
It's like when
fucking
sex and
Battle Network thing with the guy like, I'm 30 years old.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure that guy was supposed to be blind. Blaine's reaction is like, no, you're not.
No, maybe he's just drinking ruined his life like Hans Bollman.
True.
I just think back to like Noin's first appearance in Gundam Wing, where she and Zex like sit like that, and they're like, "Man, I feel so out of touch with these young people when they're 19 and these young people are 17." And I'm like, "You're in the same generation." It's like, you're in the same generation. Why are you acting like you're 20 years older than them?
Because every time there is it's an anime timescale, you have to add 10 years to every year. Or 9 years, I guess. So it's a crisp extra 10, decade per year.
The old days of 2 years ago.
That's why 50 years might as well be 500 years.
Come back here, Contessa. That getaway blimp.
I mean, I'm pretty sure 50 years ago in Trails was still the Dark Ages, so...
Can you read me? Carmelita shot out the guidance system, and the blimp's descending at a distance.
Yeah.
And also, Zin and Kevin are like, oh, yeah, man, Liberl, those were the days. We should get together with those. Man, I'd do anything if we could go back to those Liberl days. I'm like, all right, you're shilling a remake.
God damn it, Carmelita, you shot down the blimp.
And
Like, I suspect they're shilling the remake with Zin and Kevin being like, oh, man,
You think I'm crazy?
remember Liberl?
Actually,
back in the good old days before 9/11.
Back in the good old days of 6 years ago?
You're an ignorant child playing dress up.
You remember when I was a murderous psychopath?
I know all about you and the Cooper clan.
Then you'll
Zed, you hated the guy. Zed,
you
you hated Walter instead of being boyfriends with him.
I have no interest in your narrow interpretation of morality.
I mean,
I'm above all that.
Kevin says he's not a murderous psychopath. He's also like, yeah, so we're going to kill this person.
That's above morality.
Enough talk.
And anytime someone says they're above morality, I'm just like, yeah, you're full of yourself. Shut up.
Pry it from your cold.
Yeah, I'm above morality, you see.
Why are you killing people then?
My point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Yeah, they just. Man, what a fucking deflect to just massacre an entire room full of children and be like, actually, the Jedi are evil? You ever considered that? Checkmate, atheist? The fact that Obi-Wan's response wasn't, listen here, you child-killing fuck-nugget.
That should have been the fucking response.
So the new Star Fox game came out,
Uh-huh.
and there's already a lot of people like, actually, I think Andros and Starwolf are the good guys.
Oh my god, well, Andros just fuck off. I'm so sick of him. Get out of here, Andros. Nobody likes you. You're not cool. You've never been cool.
I mean, it's a remake, so
Nobody
it's gonna
gives a
be here
shit.
still.
I mean, it's a remake, but it's not like Andros really did much in the later games.
What later games?
I mean, Assault,
Okay, that's one.
and the one that came after Assault.
Well,
That was
Adventures.
Adventures.
That was Adventures. He was in that one.
Actually,
No.
Adventures came out first.
Avengers was before Assault.
Yeah, Adventures came out before. Yeah, it came out before.
What
So,
Assault the
yeah.
No,
opposite?
there was one after Assault, which was like a
Yeah.
strategy game on the DS. Whatever it was called.
I'm pretty sure Star Fox Assault was.
Star Fox
Star
Command.
Fox-
That was it. No, Star Fox Command.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Assault was. Assault was the GameCube. What was the 64 sequel or the other game on 64?
You still don't know right from wrong.
There wasn't one.
I know
It was
enough
64,
not to let my guard
Adventures,
around
Assault,
an intellectually superior opponent.
and Command, and that was it for that universe. And then they did a
She got the
remake of 64 on 3DS. They did Star Fox
Oh,
Zero,
yeah.
which is basically just another remake of 64 on the Wii U.
How's this thing
Yeah.
work?
And now they're doing
And this?
the Switch 2, which is basically yet another remake of
It's just a remake of 64.
64. I mean, I like 64. And to be honest, looking at the remake, it actually looks quite nice. And looks like it plays real nice, but I don't know if I'm going to get a Switch 2 just for that.
It's just like, man, can we just stop dick riding 64, please?
It's all we knew how to make.
Yeah, there are people that are like, actually, Andros might be the good guy.
Yeah, well, some people are
Isn't
also
his whole
really
plan to-
stupid.
I mean, isn't his whole plan just to conquer the galaxy because, and I quote, I'm evil?
No, his plan is to conquer the galaxy because they didn't like his evil experiment and they banished him to Venom.
He's experimenting on
Pretty-
people.
I mean, I think if you have to add the qualifier of evil experiment, it kind of says everything, right?
There's nowhere left
Yeah,
to run.
yeah.
We both know I can beat you in a fight. So why don't you just hand over the
Also, it turns out, like,
You're right, Cooper.
between
Proven yourself.
like the prologue where like James McCloud disappears and like the actual game is 5 years. 5 years where
50
Andros kind of did nothing. Except,
50 years.
no, 5 years.
No, but 50 years with the anime timescale.
It doesn't seem that bad, but it does seem like. But it feels like it shouldn't be any time at all. It feels like it should be like the game should be like a few months later because it's like 5 years Andros did nothing. Like he's just starting his attack at the beginning of the game. What was he doing for the last 5 years?
He was binge watching.
Stranger Things just got a new season. I need to watch it. I can't wait for the conclusion. This show is so good.
Andros is casting an army on Venom. Are you going to do anything about it? No.
Nah.
Are you going to invade yet, Andros? No. 5 years later. All right, let's finally get the ball moving. Fox is old enough now to partake in the adventure.
I'm gonna fucking take over now.
No, he gets like halfway. He gets like 2.5 years later. He's like, "This show sucks. Well, I know what I'll do before I invade. I'll watch The Boys. That'll cheer me up."
I'm done now. No more PG for me. I learned my lesson. Conquer the galaxy.
Ooh, a new Star Wars.
I can't wait to see.
Oh.
They were still selling the Grover buckets at the theater I was at. They were just trying to get rid of them.
Well, yeah, because they would have bought like fuck billions of them because it's Star Wars, not realizing that Star Wars is cringe and lame.
Man, what isn't cringe and lame these days?
I don't know. I think everything is cringe. I think that's
everything is cringe. Everything is lame. Oh, everything is.
I suspect everything is, and everything always has been. But you know what?
Everything. If everyone is cringe, then no one is.
Trial for the crime she committed while working for Interpol. Their PR damage control went one step further by promoting Nila, the hero of Prague, to the rank of captain.
But is that based though?
Carmelita, still on the outs with Interpol, had to
I
run
guess
with
we'll
the rest
never
of us.
know.
To my surprise and eternal delight, I got to help my favorite policewoman escape from the cops.
But in any case, there was also that weird Toys to Life game for Star Fox they made that nobody remembers or cares about.
Was at the center of it.
I'm sure they're gonna do a
I don't
rotation
think-
though it's actually peak or something.
Well, we just laid low for a while.
Consumers don't play games.
They watch YouTube videos.
Yeah, they watch fucking streamers play games and then tell you about how great the game.
Wait, you saying that me not playing the game makes me less? Oh, I see you're gatekeeping me. Yes.
Yeah. Call me the Gate Guardian, bitch.
Guardian. Wait, no, wrong Guardian.
Yeah, no.
Following the trail of spice shipments,
I just need two. I just need two people with. I need two people with very questionable
As
accents.
a young man, he trekked across Canada to strike it rich during the gold rush of 1852.
Oh, the good old days where you could have a really racist accent. And nobody batted an eyelid.
Accents in general,
Maybe-
even ones that aren't racist.
Maybe exemplified in Sonic X.
Miraculously,
Oh god, yeah, it was fucking Pollock doing the goddamn like a voice of the maid.
The Hispanic maid voice, yes.
A product of his time, he dreams of taming the wild.
And I can't remember his name, but Pegasus is voice acted doing the Japanese accent.
Progress delivered at the sharp end of an axe.
Tanaka.
Shipping spice
Ugh.
to the gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his
There were probably a ton
war
more that
against
we're not
nature.
remembering.
And yet,
When you said
you have to
Spanish
feel a
maid, I
little
was
sorry
thinking of
for
the
him.
one from Family
He's
Guy.
just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day,
Mr.
he'd be a hero.
Superman not
But
here.
today,
Yes, no,
either
Mr.
way,
Superman
that man's
not
got
here.
more than his fair
No,
share
no,
of the
cleaning
clockwork
lady.
parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bassan is doing with
I love the
robot
idea
parts
though
is a
of there just
mystery.
being like some
I
maid
almost
that,
don't
that
wanna
Superman
know.
hires that's
But
there,
as
knows
always,
exactly
it's
who
only a
he
matter of
is and
time
everything,
before I
but
find
won't
out.
say a word. I think that's really funny.
Oh, he's Superman, yeah. He's a nice guy.
Oh, he's Superman. What's it? What's the secret identity? I'm not telling you. What if I pay you money? No, fuck off. It's trying to read her mind and it's just her staring at you going, no. Over and over again.
I mean, people always say okay. There's occasional times in Batman comics where they do the whole, "Oh, I think I know who Batman is," and then the guy's basically told, "Yeah, I wouldn't do that because he will beat the ever-loving shit out of you and basically break every bone in your body."
He
I feel like
you should be
much
remember
more.
anymore.
Yeah, I think you should be more afraid of Superman, who will use his mind-erasing kiss power on you.
Yeah. There was like one comic where they're like, yeah, everyone knows it's Bruce Wayne, but they're afraid to say anything
He'll kill you. Well,
because they're like, if he has no identity to go back to, he'll just go crazy and kill all of us.
So keep your mouth shut.
You're gonna be right
like,
back. I gotta use the bathroom.
It's bad enough he runs around at night beating us up. You want him beating us up in the daytime too?
Then there's Green Lantern, where nobody cares what his secret identity is.
Or the Flash, where nobody knows who he is.
No, Lex Luthor doesn't know who he is.
Heatwave doesn't know either.
Heatwave's a dummy.
There's like an episode where, or there was like a comic where Heatwave like unmasks him, and he's like, "Oh, I have no idea who you are, but if I ever see you on the street, I'll know it's you."
See, yeah, sure, Heatwave. How often do you walk around on the streets, Heatwave?
Nothing else I can figure out Flash's secret identity. I have no idea who this is.
I don't really know what Luthor was expecting there.
Surely not everyone in the Justice League is, a millionaire celebrity.
Imagine if he's like, imagine we swap with Soups and he's like, "Oh, I'll figure out who Superman is." Wait.
Superman's nobody. Superman wouldn't have a secret identity. Why would he?
Man, one of the things I always really like about All-Star Superman is there is basically a point where Lex Luthor just comes on to Clark Kent. Because Clark's like going to have an interview with him, and Lex is like, "You know what I always liked about you, Kent? You're very human." And then just starts lifting off all his qualities, and then said, "But do you think Lois will look at a strapping young country boy like you?" And it's like, Luthor, are you coming on to him? He's not saying no, but it's kind of fine. It's kind of fine to like make jokes about them being a couple because they do have a son together. Remember, Connor?
Yeah. I mean, he's made a character in Young Justice cartoon, so
he's literally their son. They say two fathers can't raise a child. Who do you think goes to parent teach into like a PTA meeting? Clark or Lex?
they hand him off to somebody else probably.
True. You're gonna go stay with Lex. You're gonna go stay with your other dad for the weekend, but I don't want to. Dan's been awfully quiet amongst all these jokes about Superman and Lex being gay. Did he die?
I was gonna say the stream is not doing anything. I think he died. Yeah, the stream is paused.
Did he BRB? Uh-oh. Shit, we have to fill air.
Oh no. He left us to fill air.
Oh no. We already talked about trails.
That was unwise of him.
We're out of things to talk about.
We did our trails talking already.
Oh no, and you're not watching Toku stuff.
Not modern stuff, anyway.
Oh yeah, what older series are you rewatching?
I'm actually watching Beefighter with a friend of mine.
Oh yeah, you were saying.
Yes.
Original or Kabuto?
Original for now. We're gonna get to Kabuto when we're done.
Then get to Mac Windy.
Yay! No, we got to the point where they swapped out the girl because the original actress broke her neck.
Ooh.
And then they had a few episodes of her standing around in a neck brace obscured by a scarf before they're like, yeah, this isn't going to work. Sorry.
Well, at least they tried.
They tried, but that's why that actress doesn't like to talk about Beefighter.
Broke her neck.
It broke her neck and it basically killed her career.
Understandable. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, we ran out of everything. Dan, you left at the wrong time.
He's dead.
Maybe the heat got to him.
Maybe. Maybe the NSA got him for all those horrible Trump things he said.
I mean, they're coming after me next.
Well, if you suddenly stop talking and I'm left on my own, then...
And they'll come after you.
They can try.
I mean, it'll be like those North Koreans that tried to arrest that barbershop guy in the UK for saying bad things about him. Went about as well as they thought it was going to. And by that I mean they showed up at his shop, told him not to take those posters down, and he basically laughed at them, and the British government was like, get the hell out of here.
Very lucky they didn't get stabbed.
Them or him?
Them.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys aren't allowed knives there, right?
I mean, doesn't stop them.
That's true.
Guns for show, knives for a pro.
I don't know. I heard you are very, very aggressive about licenses for knives and very aggressive about licenses for TVs.
You have to have a license for a TV. You don't have to have a license for a knife.
Well, it's not only do you have to have a license for a TV, you will have a license for a TV even if you don't have a TV.
So, I mean, yes and no. Basically, if you can have a TV, but you can't tune into any of the terrestrial channels.
Yeah.
Or any channels. So if I say I had a TV that I only use to play video games on, as long as I can prove that I don't use it to watch TV and or I don't use it to watch like any like Netflix or Prime like streaming service, then they can't actually touch me.
Yeah, but I heard they're really aggressive about that.
Oh, they're obnoxious, but they also don't have a lot of power. You could just say no.
It's like,
They might.
right. They'll do everything in their power to convince you that you have to say yes.
Yeah, but you don't. As long as you're not like, you know, tuning into like BBC or anything, then they can't stop you.
Or can you just not let? Was that?
I wouldn't be.
Yeah, Dan said he's back.
Yeah, we know. We were like, why is Dan so quiet? And then we looked at the stream and saw the splash screen, and we were like, oh,
I
he
said
just
real
did
quick
stuff.
and ran to the bathroom, and I was like, I need the catch real quick too while I'm at it. So
yeah, we didn't hear you.
Yeah, we were too busy talking about like
listen.
Superman and Lex.
I wait until you guys hear me, or I shit myself, and I wasn't choosing the latter.
Should have shit yourself, coward.
I'm not gonna shit myself. No.
You should shit your pants now.
We were like, we're saying a lot of stuff about Superman, and you're not saying anything.
Yeah.
Honestly, that would be a cause for alarm. It's like, wait, hold on.
Yeah. You missed the entire like conversation between Superman and Lex, who goes to like Connor's parent-teacher conference.
Damn it, I missed that. That would have been great.
Yeah.
It's very true. Goodbye, Mr. Bird.
Now I forgot what we were talking about.
You just double check now because I'm paranoid. I took down the BRB.
All right, TV licenses. Yeah, they don't actually have authority to enter your house or do anything like that.
Huh.
You knock on the door and say, "Do you have a license?" You can say no or yes, like if you have one, and then they'll be like, "Well, you know, you need."
Like, look through the window and shit like that. I know.
Yeah, they try, but you know, you can shut your window. They have no legal power or authority.
Yeah.
Say no.
Actually, remind me. I can't remember which show it was. It wasn't the TV license. It was a British sitcom. I can't remember. A friend of mine linked it to me. This clip where it's something about like the hear being on, or like is it being, or like where he's like trying to like check the monitor, and the one guy's like sneaking up behind him with a baseball bat.
Yeah, I can't say I know that one specifically.
Like, yeah, we keep it warm with our love, yeah, and like, or something like that. I can't remember. I'd have to look for it again. I could ask them later. Or maybe just look through my old chats and probably find it after a little while. One of the ones I do need to watch. I do, when I get around to sitting down and watching British sitcoms, I do find them really funny.
Should watch Taskmaster.
I really should. You both have said I should watch that too, which is funny.
But don't be fooled. It's the control center.
You, me, and the other friend, not me and Sabo, because I don't think Sabo's ever said you should watch.
I was gonna say
because I remember I mentioned that she recommended it, that she was recommending it to me, and you snapped. She's like, "I've been recommending it for years."
Yeah.
I don't recommend British TV at all. I find British TV dumb. I was like,
You're dumb.
I was like, this isn't funny. How is this funny? Ugh.
Some of their old wall hooks are still around.
You weirdos.
I just jump and hit the circle button to latch on.
That's
I know
right.
it's Irish.
Oh, I'm
British,
sorry,
but
I've
fucking Father Ted is still like one of the funniest shows I've ever seen in my life.
Thanks for the tip. I'll give it a
Fucking
try.
my grandma used to
British
watch
show.
BBC US and all
I
those
mean, all the
sitcoms,
characters
and
are
I'm like, I
Irish,
don't-
so
And I'm like, I don't understand. Why is this supposed to be funny?
Look, we and the Irish have a special relationship. They don't like us, and we laugh at them every time they don't succeed in any sporting events ever. Them's the rules.
What do the Scottish think of the Irish?
I don't like them.
Looks like he didn't notice me come in.
Don't like anybody.
No, they're a
Including on
cantankerous
Scots.
bunch.
How do you care if you might
I mean-
your life?
I mean, it is actually true though, because like one of the things I always find really funny is people like to talk about Braveheart as if like it was this big battle between England and Scotland, and the reality is the battles in Braveheart were between the Scottish and also the Scottish.
Yeah, I can think better while my legs move.
Because it was Highlanders versus Lowlanders, and I mean the English gave the Lowlanders like equipment and money, but otherwise they had very little actual involvement.
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
You know, in the film Braveheart, Mel Gibson heroically plays a character who has sex with a 7-year-old girl.
Bullseye.
Whee!
For a second. What? A thief?
Oh, okay. I see. I can't just hide under there. Gene the Bison might just break it on accident. Well, shit.
Jean Besson.
Jean Besson.
Un passant.
Salutations, Mr. Arpeggio. Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
I guess I just gotta keep following behind him.
Although must we communicate through that dreadful speakerphone?
Yeah. I can
He's
think
talking on
better while my
speakerphone.
legs move. Pumps blood to your brain.
Yes, of course. One must keep blood in one's...
I think he's a bison, not a buffalo.
Is
Yeah.
there some pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
First off, are you still coming
Just
on
never
schedule
roller
to
skate
get
in a
that
buffalo
Northern
herd.
Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway.
I won't.
Time Slim should arrive
That's
at the
good.
end of the week.
Bullseye.
Fun fact, America has never had buffalo.
When you gonna give me a look-see at that clockwork?
Only bison.
I'd sure like to buy it off you.
They referred to them as buffalo, but they are in fact bison.
You've already got the lion's share of
And
the
never forget
cost.
about the biggest bison of them all, M. Bison.
Bird for your own
Balrog.
strip me of all
Balrog.
my earthly pleasures.
Vega.
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather.
Dictator.
It's just that I found some real
Never
uses
claw or
for the
Boxer.
boxer.
parts I got. Why, I put 3 of them in the engines of my best trains. With those robotic
Can
doohickeys feeding the fire,
claw.
them trains will run all night and all day. I call them my iron horses.
Is Vega's like tournament name Claw? I forget.
Claw, yeah.
I
It's
think
Dictator,
like,
Claw, and
it's been-
Boxer.
It's been so long since Vega's ever been like fucking relevant in Street Fighter.
Well, he was in 5, but he has not been. But
No, he was in 5, but nobody played him.
You know what's funny is that I think he's the only. I think him and Balrog are the only characters from 2 that didn't get thrown back into 6.
Yes, the blimp's hypnotist wavelengths.
That's because they're
Most
too
of the
busy
roster
hyping
of
up all...
6 is new characters and 2 characters.
That's because they're trying to hype up all the new villains. Like M. Bison.
Sounds like all you're missing is some
I love how they gave up on JP in 2 seconds.
Immediately, frame 1.
Yeah. To be fair, they
now we're not
didn't
gonna
even
do
really
it.
try with Luke. They were just like, alright, we throw him out here. We have no ideas of what his connections are to the plot. We didn't even bother connecting him to his own rival.
I think Luke likes
him.
water with
Fuck
no
you.
ice.
What's up?
Do you think Luke likes water with no ice?
No, I think he just drinks soda.
Yeah.
What's wrong with water with no ice?
It's Ryu from Street's favorite drink.
Yeah.
I drink water with no ice. Can't be too cold or it hurts my teeth.
Ryu?
No, me.
Ryu?
I think we all know I'm nothing like Ryu.
I know, you kind of got that hypo energy.
Oh no, they found me out.
Me, Ryu.
I like to think that you didn't actually move house. You just converted your fridges into an apartment.
It's just a fridge out on the street. If I was Ryu, that would require me to, like, you know, hobo around and fight people, and that requires getting up.
True.
Older
Maybe
Ryu.
you're Ken then.
Yeah, that's more likely.
Got beat up by Luke, that means.
Kids. And my money.
He lost his money to crypto.
True. You either die a hero or you live long enough to become a fucking broke ass motherfucker.
True. Or you're Ryu. You just get to be around.
He's also broke. He's broke because I ain't seen
Yeah,
Ryu
he's
with no
happy
drip.
with it. Yeah, he's happy with it. He doesn't care. Actually, apparently they said, like, basically Ryu, fight money is what just funds everything. Like him just is traveling and everything.
I mean, what the fuck else is he gonna do to fund his traveling? He hasn't got any other skills. His skill says he hits people.
It's true. There we go. We got all the roadmaps.
Can you
this
tell us
time.
some of your hobbies? Street fighting. Apart from street fighting. Well, I like destroying cars. As a job? No, with my fists. Sometimes I help out Interpol. As an informant.
Usually by
No, by
accident.
punching people. No, by hitting people.
Well, I say by accident, it's like he's usually just doing his own thing. Like Interpol's like, "Hey, can you help us?"
No.
Huh?
And then he punches Bison.
Oh.
Hey, he helped us. I did.
The fair Bison's usually after him specifically.
Good job, Ryu. You killed the zombie Bison. He was a zombie? Oh. But yeah.
Wait, where's the other map I'm supposed to steal? Jean Besson. Hey, Mr. Bison, can you tell me where you put it? Please. I got the one that was in the fish mouth. I don't remember. I only knew where the fish mouth one was.
After analyzing Bisot's decorating techniques, I think
Tried nothing, you're already out of ideas.
above the mantle in the 2 remaining cabins.
Oh yeah, there's 2 more cabins I gotta go to. Okay. I think. Yes. Oh fuck, that's a moose. I can't fucking fight that. That's a fucking moose. Moose are horrifying.
With a moose.
Not the Messiah.
There's a moose loose about this house.
No, seriously, don't fuck with a moose. It will fuck you up.
So why would I fuck with a moose?
You shouldn't. They'll fuck you up, man. This isn't a bit.
You know polar bears can swim for miles.
Yes.
So if you go like sailing across around like the Arctic and you see a polar bear in the ocean, just leave him.
Attention all cabin guards.
If only because he probably will kill and eat you.
From the boys at Ponderosa Cabin, there's someone been in my hidden blueprints. Everyone stay sharp. This ain't no summer camp. I don't pay you.
Well, of course it's not a summer camp. It's winter. Duh.
In these parts.
What if it's the southern hemisphere? You ever think about that, where summer and winter are like mixed up?
You know, I hadn't thought of that. You're right. I'm sorry.
You ever considered that? In Australia, it's the height of fucking winter.
This looks more like Canada.
Those poor Australians freezing their asses off right now.
I'm sensing some hostility.
Why would I have any hostility against the Australians?
I don't know. Why would you?
Just because they're literally all descended from criminal scum.
Tell me.
Oh yeah, did you see? Oh yeah, did you see how the Scottish like drank Boston Dry?
Yes, I did see that.
And then until the only thing left was Bud Light, and even they're not alcoholic
don't
enough
want
to
that
touch
shit.
that bit. Good job, Scott.
Even in desperation, never go for Bud Light.
It doesn't surprise me.
For king and country, my brothers from across the border.
But yeah, I saw that news story and I was dying. I was like, that is so fucking funny.
Yeah, it tracks.
I needed to hear news like that. When that broke, I was like, this is the best thing I've heard all week, and it's great.
So this is why there can never be a Scottish tea party, because they just drink it all. Try some Baileys in there, easy.
No, he's dead. Alright, now for the last blueprint. Or
The last
roadmap.
bass is above the fireplace. Be careful.
I think I'm just gonna fight these guys. These are the ones that have like better vision, that have no vision cones. So technically, they have better vision. Small nugget. Alright, let's dance, guys!
For some reason I was just playing the Werehog battle music in my head.
It's a great beat 'em up if you've never played a beat 'em up before.
But I have played a beat 'em up before.
Oh. Damn, that's gonna really skew
Which
it
one?
against it. Probably. Which one, though? Which one did you play?
Exceptional work,
A lot of
Spike.
them.
That's the last
Okay, well then poor Werehog. Didn't have a fucking prayer.
I mean, I played the original Ninja Turtles arcade.
Like I said, poor Werehog didn't have a prayer.
We should be
Simpsons
able to
arcade.
train and track
You know what? I think Werehog
Ah,
did
yeah.
that.
satellite dish.
With Black Smithers
Shouldn't take long.
In hitboxes that don't work.
before they realised that maybe having the Man 7 be black for the rich industrialist was sending the wrong message.
It's funny how the arcade is entirely based off like the very first season.
Yeah,
and
because
like
it came
early
out.
designs they had, because like Bart's got the fucking blue shirt.
Yeah, they were making this before the first season was even out. They were just like, this is gonna be so popular, it needs an arcade game. I guess they were right.
Yeah. But man, that game has some is not good. God.
You shock me.
No, I'm not the shocker.
Get back here,
I was
shocker.
gonna say I'm not
No.
gonna say it.
No! I don't want to get back here.
You can't escape me!
I'm
I'll
still,
chase you to the ends of the earth!
I'm still kicking myself for not doing the bit when I was playing Spider-Man. I should have done it.
Look, that's our bit. We talk about when we're playing games, we talk about everything but the game we're playing.
And we did that bit so much, and then we get to the scene where we could do that bit, and then we just didn't do the
And
bit.
then we don't. And then we fucking don't. That is our bit.
Our bit is
It's not a good-
balling.
It's not a good bit. It's our bit. Spend fucking like literally months saying, "Man, isn't all this old Spider-Man stuff or Spider-Man PS4 so good? Man, we got to talk so much about it. Actually, get to playing it." So anyway, what about all this like
I
fucking
think the
Superman
most that
stuff?
happened there was just like, yeah, MJ wasn't great in that. She isn't.
Yeah, because we then started talking about other bullshit. Because that's literally how we do things.
Yeah.
I think we were then starting to talk about Transformers, and it's like, okay, well, we'll just do Devastation then.
And then we didn't talk about Transformers.
It's like, oh,
one
Final
episode- there was
Fantasy.
like one or two times where we did. We were actually on topic with Final Fantasy for the most part, with 7.
Yeah. True, there is like a billion Final Fantasies to draw from. You can't just never stop talking.
We were
You
actually
can't
most
just
of them
never.
at 7. We honestly 7 was like the one time we were on task. To be fair, too, I was also doing a blind playthrough of a 7 remake. Where when I eventually, whenever I do Rebirth on stream, it'll be after I've already beaten it myself. Which I have been slowly playing through that, and I am enjoying it, of course, no shocker.
Where are you up to now?
I'm still pretty early, because I didn't play for a couple of days, because I got busy.
Yeah.
And
you've
then,
not
like,
met
and then
Cloud.
the last couple of days when I got home from work, I was just so annoyed at shit. I was like, I don't want to play an RPG, I want to play a game where I shoot guns.
You've not met Cloud Jr. yet.
No. I have reunited with, everyone's favorite Chadley, though. And I have a Chocobo now.
Everybody likes Chadley.
Chad!
Oh, actually, speaking with Sabo, in an interview, they did confirm that more of the stuff from Dirty Server and such will appear in the third part.
Maybe it's just Shulkin like her sister. Maybe it's just the other deep. Maybe it's just the deep ground people who appeared in Intergrade.
Guys, if you listen very closely, you can hear the sound of like the of the copium machine.
Maybe it's just chaos. Maybe they're just being the chaos will appear. Maybe it's not Genesis. Maybe he's dead.
Which unfortunately
The only hope if Genesis does appear, it's just to die in one shot to Sephiroth. He's like, I don't even know who you are.
That would be funny.
From the balloons above town, and then land on the back of the caboose to blow off the locks. Once the way is
It's like the
cleared,
Darth Jar Jar
I'll
bit
suit up
in
and jump into
how it should
Iron
have
Horse
ended.
#1 while it passes near town. With some
Sure.
luck, we'll have the first clockwork lug in a few hours.
It's just like, Sephiroth, it is I, Genesis, and Sephiroth's like, huh? You know, Genesis, I was best friends with you and Angel?
Who?
Hey, I don't know. I don't know
But
an
it was
Angel.
Sephiroth, but it is I, Genesis.
Oh, you know what? It'll be like the fucking Smash Bros. Ultimate trailer, where you just see him there all acting like he's going to be a boss, and then cut in half. Music kicks in.
That trailer was fucking so cool.
Oh, it's literally the hypest trailer for Smash ever.
Easily. For like
Even
5
now, it's still
seconds,
fun.
for 5 seconds, the Smash fans stop bitching about RPG characters.
He was the hype.
Yeah, we need less RPG characters in Smash.
No, I'm so tired of these
I
these
don't play those
squad
lame
fighters.
RPGs. We need more shooty guys.
They don't want shooty guys, they want Bing Bing Wahoo. You forget, these are the Bing Bing Wahoo gamers. See, there are two extremes. There's the Bing Bing Wahoo gamers and the Gun and Ball gamers. They're two like juxtaposition gamers that hate each other,
Every
but they're very similar in vibe.
Every Mario character in existence is already in Smash. What more do they want?
No, not everyone.
Listen,
Waluigi is gone.
They want Gino. No, they haven't played that RPG. No, they will say he's their coolest character and their favorite.
Oh yeah, there is no Wall. All right, I'll give him Waluigi because he's like the one guy who's not in it. But you're not getting Gino.
I hope not.
I don't know what they're screaming for now after the whole banjo thing as much other than Gino. Probably something. Oh wait, no, what? But a Bandana D, the fucking lamest fucking choice, even for Kirby.
Carmelita, she's here?
I fucking hate Bandana D on fucking principle. It's such a lazy character.
I mean, nobody's yelling for
fourth playable character. What
Kirby
we need to do? Looks at a roster of other playable characters Kirby's had. I know. Let's take a Wild D and give it a bandana and a stick.
She's bound to check on Murray sooner or later.
Might find stick though.
That's a good plan. Just don't get caught too. I don't want to be alone again.
But I mean, to be fair, I think once you've added Sephiroth, I don't know if you can do another anime sword boy because he is the anime sword boy.
Yeah.
The main character from Kyoto Xanadu. I don't know who that is, but
You've not. Have you played Tokyo Xanadu? No.
I got like a quarter of the way through, and then I kind of got distracted. I have Tokyo Xanadu. I should probably finish it someday.
One day I'll buy it and play
It's
it.
basically just Cold Steel, but
no random
attacks.
And you know how it's Cold Steel? Because Toa's there. Toa is always there.
Toa's there. It's basically just if you cross Persona and Cold Steel.
Honestly, amazed they haven't retconned it, so Toa was in the bow. Maybe that's in second chapter remake.
Maybe.
So anyway, we decided to bring this like 10-year-old girl from
wouldn't Toa be like, no, because it's only been 6 years since Liberella, and she's like 22.
We decided to bring this like
she'd be like 16.
We decided to bring this 16-year-old girl here to this active war zone. Why?
We're at war deployed.
Like she'd just be in her first. I think she'd just be in her first year of Thor's when Sky was going on.
I think it's 2 years between like Sky and Crossbell / Cold Steel 1 and 2.
Yeah, something like that.
And then another 2 years between like Cold Steel 2 and Cold Steel 3. Where it's like 1.5, and then like 3 years between Cold Steel 4 or Reverie and Daybreak.
It's been like 3 years between the Calvard arc and the last arc, where I was like, what were they doing for those 3 years?
Reen was teaching.
We know what they were doing. There was this incident in Jirai that everybody was a part of. Do we know what happened there? No.
Can we see it? May we see it? No.
I'm like, so are they setting up a second anime? Because last time they were like, oh yeah, man, the North Ambria incident, and then it turned out to be the anime, except nobody liked the anime because it was a bunch of original characters.
Because nothing fucking happens in it!
And because nothing happens in it, but I mean, like, if they had an original anime with Reed and Go, maybe people would like it more.
I said before, I have no fucking clue why they didn't just do, like, an abbreviated version of Cold Steel 2's, like, Civil War plot. It makes so much more sense, especially since, like...
They were trying to do some kind of cross-media thing, and it obviously
yeah,
didn't work.
but, like, the problem is, if you want to get people... Like, at the end of the day, Trails might be getting more popular. It's still a niche series. If you want to try to attract people, you should, like, you know, showcase the characters that people like. Like, who the fuck cares about, what's her name, Lavian? Like, because even if you do like her, she's ain't showing up again, so... Get fucked, loser. So spend a lot of time invested in a character who is not important, will never be important, and will likely never appear again, and all the characters we do like get very minor cameos at best. The big question that the whole series is hinged around is what happened in Northumberland. It's like that made Reed like lose his control, and it's like, oh, he just lost. Oh, I mean, we don't really answer that. He just kind of did. It's like, why are we doing this? Could have easily just had it be like a thing, like a promo thing, so you could go, hey, look at all this war stuff that happens. You should play Cold Steel 2, which means you also need to play Cold Steel 1. Get on it. Do it now.
No.
No, instead it's all about the fucking Northern War. Which isn't much of a war. It sure is like, oh, we're going to declare independence. And then Heraboni is like, no.
It's like, yeah, good luck with that.
We own you now. Do you see the army of mechs that we have? What do you have? Oh, fucking nothing. You've got salt and snow. That's it.
Murray, I've come to break you out.
Fat chance. This thing is triple padlocked and
It's kind of funny though how much like Jirai keeps coming up because it's so important to Crow's backstory, and we literally never see it.
She's tough, Sly. If you manage to get a key, you'd better run for it. Carmelita's sure to notice and chase after you.
Leave her to me.
Well, trying to steal keys from Carmelita. My face. Nope.
Stupid goat, you made me look bad. Booga 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 booga.
Alright, now to steal the first key. Mine!
Cooper!
Bye! Ow. Anyway. That was my entire health bar.
He's dead, Jim.
I'm dead. Alright. Alright, where'd she go? Where's Carmelita? There she is. I'm gonna need that key. I need 3 of them. Thank you. And now I run away!
What just... Cooper?
Run away! Run away!
Run!
Such a mischievous little imp. Oh, she's still hot on my tail. What the hell?
You
Damn.
can't run forever,
Oh, I'm glad you added on my tail there. I was going to be like, whoa! That's a revelation I wasn't expecting today.
What?
You said she's still hot. I was like, and you finished with on my tail.
Oh.
I went, oh.
Was there that much of a pause?
No, but I think really fast, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
Oh. Gee. Okay, you guys work it out. She's been glitched on the fucking geometry there.
Much for
Oh! I think she hit something. I love video games! I think the only way to fix this is to get caught and then run again. Alright. Hey guys, what's up? Follow me, it's funny. Okay, there we go, I fixed her.
Dan just being like, I can fix her.
I don't think I can fix Carmelita. I don't think there's much there going on upstairs. Also, she arrested Murray. I don't know. No, thank you. No, how could she do that to Best Boy? I'm taking that other key, and now we skedaddle again.
You can't sneak up on me.
I mean, I did sneak up on you twice now, actually. Also, I missed your old voice actor.
Don't worry, we've got a new one coming in 3.
Well, I won't be able to hear that for a while, because it'll probably sound hell F time when we're done with this game.
You're doing F like subbed or dubbed?
Subbed.
Okay, I was gonna say, I might judge you if you pick dub.
And
by might, I mean definitely.
Like, I play a lot of games in dub, but there's certain ones, like stuff like that, or like Neo, where I'm like, I only play it in sub. Oh my god, she's killing a fucking bear now. The bear's
polar bears are moving. You know, due to climate change, polar bears are moving south into like mainland Canada, and they're breeding with grizzly bears.
I'm sure that's not a problem at all.
So you're just gonna get like really big, really aggressive grizzly bear crossbreeds that will, if they retain traits from polar bears, be opportunistic hunters. So have fun with that, Canada.
What? My keys!
Oh! She figured out I took the keys. It only took her the 3rd key for her to realize I was taking her keys. What a great detective! He's so smart! God.
I'll find you. You know I will.
Is she better or worse than Zenigata?
Worse, because Zenigata always knows.
It's Lupin. Even when it's not Lupin, he knew it was Lupin.
And everyone's like, no, it's not Lupin, it's Lupin, I tell you, it's Lupin! And then he's right, and they're like, oh my god, it was Lupin! I fucking told you it was Lupin!
So Zenigata is actually good against people who aren't Lupin, whereas Carmelita is kind of useless.
Is he good, or does Lupin just like solve the case and then basically hand it to Zenigata, who gets
sometimes Zenigata is actually, you know, good. Sometimes Lupin does the work for him, but sometimes Zenigata pulls it off.
Varies on episodes. Sometimes depends on what's funnier.
There's like an entire movie that's all about Zenigata, you know, actually being competent because Lupin isn't the bad guy or the caper person.
Not every movie. Like, every movie is a bigger bad than Lupin, who's just trying to steal some shit. Everyone else is like doing into some weird Nazi stuff.
Yeah, but there's one that's basically like Zenigata's movie.
Okay, that's where he was. I forgot. Alright, let's go get Murray. He'll probably end stream with this one. This is a good spot to end. I could have ended it with the start of like next chapter, chapter of this episode, but I kind of just wanted to play a little bit more.
So I think we've got this level, then one more level, and then it's like the finale sort of level.
Okay, so we might actually start Sly 3.
Yeah, I thought we were I don't think we'd get through the second spider world as fast.
Thanks,
Ye of little faith.
getting a Charlie horse standing in that box.
It's not unjustified to have no faith in you.
You know how I love
Fuck
to
you.
mess around with Carmelita.
Yeah, that's weird.
See, this is what I'm saying. I keep you humble. You could never be. No matter how famous you get, as long as I'm around, you'll never ever feel any like pride in anything.
You'd be like, man, I got 1 million subscribers. I did this. I broke records on a charity stream. Yeah, but you're bad.
Yeah, but mad.
Have you tried that sucking though?
Hey, remember when you forgot to fucking turn on? You didn't pay attention to the tutorial and didn't know you could use items and transform into Devastator?
Yeah.
You know, it's in my credit though. Even when I'm bad like that in the game, at least I don't pull like a DSP or something and play in the game. I'm just like, oh, I'm an idiot. Like, oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm fucking stupid.
You're not Darkseid, Phil.
Yeah.
I'm always kind of like astounded that he's still alive / going.
He's still doing shit.
Yeah, every time I'm like.
Actually, speaking of Star Wars 64, apparently he's struggling with that game, which is really funny.
Yeah, I did hear Asmongold is like quitting console games because he also can't beat it, and I'm like, I mean, frankly, unless Asmongold's going to quit life, I don't really care.
Yeah, honestly. I won't say anything else because that's against terms of service.
I'm tired of like pretending this guy is like worth anything.
He's not.
It's like,
He's
oh yeah,
worthless.
I'm sure he's like good. I'm sure he's good at WoW or whatever their chosen game was that he like no-lifed. But he's just a massive scummy racist piece of shit, and I hate him.
Yeah.
Like no notes. That's it.
I give him a suggestion on what he should do in the shower, but unfortunately he doesn't do that.
What shower?
Exactly. No, on that note, I think it's a good time to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just check with Asmongold's alarm clock. Ah yes, the sun has set over the hole in his roof.
From his rat alarm clock.
Let's go.
Yeah.